Prince Andrew has visited Charles many times after cancer diagnosis, tried to boost him. According to royal biographer Angela Levin, Prince Andrew is visiting King Charles on a daily basis in an effort to boost the monarch in his fight against cancer. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. During the King's first public appearance since his diagnosis, the Duke of York made an unexpected appearance on Easter Sunday at St. George's Chapel in Windsor. Levin noted on GBN America that it is an indication of the family sticking together through a difficult period. Everyone witnessed him making his way down to the Windsor church for Christmas, she remarked. There must be a distinction made between a member of the family and a working royal. King Charles thinks that the family should remain united. He has truly paid Charles numerous visits in an effort to uplift him and show him kindness and consideration. You cannot therefore, in my opinion, say, now you can't come to church. I believe that would be the general consensus. He avoided shaking hands with the numerous persons present who may have removed their hands, well, they might or might not have. Speaking about the royals arriving at the church and Andrew going first, Levin explained that this was because the Duke of York was considered the least important. I believe that's the royal family's rule, he remarked. He went first because the least important goes first and the most important, the King and Queen, go last. As he is guiding them into church, they ironically regard him as the lowest of them. It precedes a brand new Netflix film that will dramatize Andrew's dramatic 2019 BBC Newsnight interview. Scoop will provide insight into Andrew's choice to talk about his acquaintance with sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, who has served his sentence. The Duke's reputation has suffered as a result of the interview, which was widely seen as a car crash, but he has consistently denied any wrongdoing. Taking aim at the production, Levin expressed that she was bored of hearing about the interview. It seems like a tactless way to disparage the royal family, she remarked. This seems to be intended for those who are against monarchy and want to see the royal family exterminated. On NATO's 75th anniversary, King Charles issued a personal message of gratitude and congratulations to the Defense Alliance. In a letter to Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg, the 75-year-old king hailed the treaty organization as the cornerstone of our security and the values we hold dear and an antidote to years of war in Europe. The monarch also welcomed new members from Scandinavia, and praised NATO's unwavering support for Ukraine. By referring to NATO as a symbol of the enduring bond between Europe and North America, King Charles expressed gratitude across the Atlantic. As pressure on NATO over its handling of the crisis in Ukraine intensifies, the organization is being put to the test on this anniversary. 75 years ago, 12 countries gathered in Washington, D.C. to call into being a defensive alliance that would act as a symbol of the enduring bond between Europe and North America, and act as an antidote to years of war in Europe, the king wrote. By signing the Washington Treaty, the United Kingdom demonstrates our unwavering dedication to the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, which is the cornerstone of our security and the principles we uphold. King Charles expressed his satisfaction that the alliance had expanded to include Finland, which joined NATO on April 4, 2023, and Sweden, which formally joined on March 7. Our thoughts remain with the Ukrainian people as we welcome the citizens of Sweden and Finland to the protection that NATO affords, he continued. NATO has demonstrated unwavering support for Ukraine in its valiant struggle for sovereignty in the face of an unprovoked invasion. For the most part, NATO countries have shown a strong commitment to Ukraine. The US hasn't been as supportive lately, though, as a bill to help Ukraine is being opposed in Congress. Noting the move of the organization's headquarters, King Charles commended the longevity of NATO, and the UK's leading role within it. The United Kingdom has been there from the beginning, he said. NATO's primary mission remains to safeguard the 1 billion residents of its partners, despite the organization's relocation from London's Belgrave Square to the streets of Paris and now Brussels. In the face of fresh dangers and difficulties, this crucial partnership keeps thriving and evolving.